Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we have a truly intriguing and hot topic to dive into, a potential blockbuster trade that could shake up Major League Baseball as we know it. Imagine this, the New York Yankees, one of the most storied franchises in baseball history, possibly exploring a two-for-one trade involving their young phenom Jasson Dominguez. Yes, you heard that right. Could the Yankees actually consider trading Dominguez for two players from the Atlanta Braves? It's a scenario that has been buzzing around the rumor mill, and today we are going to break it down, explore the implications, and discuss why this trade could be both shocking and logical depending on how you look at it. Now, before we dive in, if you're a fan of Yankees news, MLB trade rumors, and all things baseball, make sure to hit that subscribe button and smash the like button because we are bringing you the latest and juiciest updates right here. So, let's get into it. First, let's talk about Jasson Dominguez. He's often called the Martian by fans because of his otherworldly talent and speed on the field. He's a young outfielder with an incredible combination of power, athleticism, and defensive skill, and he has been one of the most exciting prospects in all of baseball for the past few years. Dominguez has shown glimpses of what could be a truly historic career. He's got that rare mix of speed, power, and instincts that you just can't teach, and for the Yankees, he represents the future of their outfield. However, despite his enormous potential, the Yankees might be at a crossroads. With the team constantly under pressure to compete for championships and a roster that already has high-profile players demanding attention, there's a possibility that they may consider leveraging Dominguez's value now to strengthen multiple areas of the roster. Enter the Atlanta Braves, a team that has been dominating the National League and is always looking for young talent to complement their already star-studded lineup. So why would the Yankees even consider trading a talent like Dominguez? Well, when you're running a team like the Yankees, it's not just about potential, it's about immediate impact and long-term balance. Trading a single superstar prospect for two established or near-ready players can sometimes make more sense strategically, especially if those players fill holes in the roster or provide depth in critical positions. The idea of a two-for-one trade is not new in MLB, but it's always controversial because it involves betting on depth over potential. Essentially, the Yankees would be saying, "We love what Dominguez can become, but we also recognize the opportunity to strengthen two spots in our lineup with proven talent." Now, fans might freak out at the thought of giving up a potential generational talent. But if the pieces coming back are versatile and can contribute immediately, it might be a calculated risk worth taking. Let's speculate a bit on who those two Braves players might be. While nothing has been confirmed, analysts and insiders have thrown around names like Michael Harris, II, and Spencer Strider, though there's no official confirmation. Harris is an incredible young outfielder with elite defensive skills and a solid bat, while Strider brings electric pitching that could bolster the Yankees' rotation instantly. If the Yankees were able to land both a top-tier position player and an elite pitcher, it could be the kind of move that balances their roster in a way that positions them as serious contenders for the next few seasons. And that's the crux of the matter. The Yankees are always looking to win now, and if that means parting with a long-term superstar in exchange for multiple contributors who can make an immediate impact, the front office might see the trade as a net positive. Now, of course, trading Dominguez would not be without risk. There's a reason he's considered one of the best prospects in baseball. His ceiling is sky high, and if he reaches it, he could be a generational talent the Yankees could build around for years. Losing a player like that is never easy, and it's exactly why this hypothetical trade is so compelling to talk about. Fans love Dominguez because he's exciting to watch, he brings energy to the team, and he represents hope for the future. But from a business and competitive standpoint, the Yankees brass may look at the situation differently. They may ask themselves, do we trade potential for immediate improvement? Can we afford to wait for Dominguez to reach his peak, or is now the perfect opportunity to maximize his value and fill gaps elsewhere? These are tough questions, and they're exactly what make trade rumors like this so fascinating. The Braves, on the other hand, would obviously have their own reasons for entering into this kind of deal. Atlanta has built a powerhouse team over the last several seasons, but they're not immune to the need for young talent. A player like Dominguez could be a cornerstone of their team for the next decade, and acquiring him might be worth giving up two solid pieces in return. Teams constantly weigh the benefits of long-term star potential versus immediate depth, and in this case, the Braves could see Dominguez as a generational talent that justifies moving multiple players. From their perspective, even if they lose two contributors, landing a player with the upside of Dominguez could accelerate their timeline for sustained success. It's a bold move, but bold moves are often necessary in professional sports, especially when you're competing at the highest level. Let's also talk about timing. This isn't just a theoretical discussion. Trade talks are often influenced by schedules, playoff positioning, and contract situations. If the Yankees feel like this season or the next two are critical windows for contending, they may be more willing to make a big trade that gives them immediate results. Similarly, if the Braves are confident in their ability to reload talent and maintain flexibility, they might see this as the perfect moment to pull the trigger. While the loss of Dominguez's star power would sting in the long-term narrative, the short-term gain could be substantial. Trades like these are all about weighing potential against performance, and the Yankees may feel that the net benefit leans in their favor. Of course, there are still a lot of moving parts. Contracts, arbitration years, player control, and even clubhouse dynamics all play a role in whether a trade like this could actually happen. And while speculation is fun, it's important to remember that nothing is finalized until official announcements are made. The beauty of MLB trade rumors is that they give fans something to debate endlessly. What if the Yankees do this? What if the Braves refuse? Who really wins in the end? And these questions fuel conversation, content, and engagement in a way few other sports scenarios can. To wrap this up, the idea of a Yankees 2-for-1 trade involving Jasson Dominguez and two Braves players is the perfect storm of excitement, speculation, and strategic thinking. It's a storyline that captures the imagination because it combines the promise of a generational talent with the high-stakes calculus of modern baseball management. Will it happen? That's impossible to say right now, but the discussion itself is fascinating. It forces us to consider the value of potential versus immediate impact, the pressures facing front offices, and the endless balancing act between winning now and building for the future. For fans, it's a scenario that could redefine the trajectory of both franchises. And for analysts, it's the kind of move that would spark endless debate, statistical analysis, and predictions about how the teams will fare in the coming seasons. So, what do you think? Would you trade Jasson Dominguez for two solid players from the Braves, or do you hold on to a potential superstar at all costs? Let me know in the comments below because we want to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed the discussion, and subscribe for more Yankees news, MLB trade rumors, and all the latest updates in baseball. We'll continue